Straight from the heart of East Tennessee, this is 10 News Night Beat.
Good evening and welcome back. It was a beautiful day here in East Tennessee. What do we have in store for the rest of the week?
A little bit more cloud cover tomorrow, just a little bit, but otherwise no rain and a good day. Tomorrow's a busy travel day, so fortunately it's going to stay dry. Now we do have some clouds in the area tonight. Don't worry, they are not rain clouds. They're just some high clouds that kind of fade out the moon, kind of fade out the stars. We'll see some clouds tonight, but no precipitation coming down from those clouds, and they'll be probably sticking around a good part of the night and even into part of the day tomorrow. But again, no rain expected. Right now, it is chilly, 37 degrees, 41 in Pigeon Forge, and 39 in Crossville. So jackets for sure, and you are going to need a coat when you head out tomorrow morning. I guess because of the cold, it's kind of a quiet night down in Market Square. Again, right now at 37 degrees, the wind's calm. And you can tell we have high pressure in control. That pressure is still at 31 and continuing to rise. You can thank that high pressure for all the nice weather, and it looks like it's going to be sticking around just a little bit longer. But boy, what a comeback. Normal high 54. We hit 55 degrees today. Did you think you'd be above normal after a few days ago when we struggled to hit the freezing mark? So weather certainly changes from day to day, and our overnight lows again will be in the upper 20s to low 30s early tomorrow morning as you're heading out the door to church, wherever you normally head on a Sunday, and it will be mostly dry. Again, the theme tomorrow, some of these high clouds kind of mixed in with the sunshine, so it won't be blue and bright and beautiful like it was today, but you'll still see some sunshine mixed in with some cloudiness, and the further north you go, the more sun you'll see. The further south, the more cloud cover, but it will be a dry day, a nice way to end the weekend. A very, very, very weak system comes our way Monday. This is Monday morning, back to work after this long, great weekend. Again, this system, a slight chance we may see a couple of light showers, but I'm really not too concerned about it at all. As a matter of fact, I want to show you a different perspective of it. We're going to take a wider view, and again, you notice tomorrow, the further north you go, the more sun, the further south, the more cloud cover. But as we put this into motion, look Monday morning, we do get a nice area of rain here developing from Atlanta over to Birmingham back toward Mississippi. But notice it kind of falls apart, maybe throwing a shower up in our direction as it does so, but all in all, again, a very weak, insignificant weather system coming in our direction. So tonight we are going to see a few clouds. It's still going to be cold, not much of a wind, and overnight lows in the upper 20s. So make sure you have those coats ready when you head out on your Sunday morning. And again, a nice day tomorrow, partly cloudy, a little bit cloudier than it has been, but you'll still see some sun, highs in the low to mid 50s. So we're still right near normal, and our winds will be on the light side. Again, Monday, just that slight chance of a shower. I really wouldn't get too concerned about it. And then a spring-like feel the rest of the week. Temperatures jumping into the 60s. But remember, we're still in East Tennessee. Don't get too used to it. A high chance of rain by late next week, and that could bring some colder weather back by next weekend. But that's still so many days away, we don't want to worry about it. Have a safe travel day tomorrow, a nice day, and maybe some more shopping or whatever you have planned.
I know, it's going to be a beautiful day to be out on the highways like all those millions of Americans heading back from Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, meteorologist Bob Becker. We will check in again with you later.
And a good Sunday morning. Monica Brown, well, I think she wanted to find a dog that was bigger than I am today. So she found this adorable, sweet boxer. This is Tyler. Say hi to everybody, Tyler. Okay. Kisses. Okay, well, that shows you what a sweet personality we have. And you say Tyler was a stray.
He came in as a stray. He's just been at the shelter a short period of time, but no one's come to look for him, and he's available for adoption. He's about a year old, so if you know boxers, it'll be another year before he's out of that puppy stage. Lovable, sweet. He already knows sit, shake, down.
Kiss.
Oh, absolutely knows how to give kisses all over.
Little thin, so we need somebody to put a little weight on him.
He needs a little food.
Yeah, but otherwise, and you said even though he's big and everything, you said primarily an indoor dog, you think?
I would say he probably needs to be with a thinner coat like this. You don't want him to be out in the outdoors. Indoor, outdoor is okay, but to keep them outside all the time with a thin coat like a boxer has is not good.
So maybe a big fence to run and exercise.
Great,
and then,
great dog for a
let him back in
yard.
the house afterwards. Yeah, no shedding, folks. One thing I was going to ask you, this is our last visit before Thanksgiving. With all the extra cooking going on the next couple weeks, what should we and should we not let our animals have?
We should feed our animals animal food only. Turkey's not good for the animals, it causes upset stomach, definitely no bones. Those of you that eat ham for Thanksgiving, pork is never an option for dogs. And the side dishes just make them big and fat like it does us.
I know chocolate's not good for dogs.
Definitely
at all,
not.
Okay, great. Well, let's put the website up for folks. All the animals are listed on the website, or give them a call, 215-6599. They are open from 1 to 6 today. And again, look at Tyler. This poor little puppy here was a stray, and he needs a home. So loving. Show your face with the camera. So loving, and hopefully we'll get him home today.
That's right. Thanks, Bob.
One we're going to start with tonight is Hurricane Ike. It took a personal toll on meteorologist Bob Becker last year.
Hurricane Ike was a strong Category 2 storm when it slammed into Galveston Island on September 13th, but its strength was only a small part of the story. What made this storm unique was its amazing size. It is the largest landfalling hurricane on record. It was even larger than Katrina. At one point, the tropical storm force winds extended 275 miles from the center. The coastal water rose 15 to 20 feet, which is more in line with a Category 4 storm. When a hurricane makes landfall, the worst damage is normally just to the right of the center, and in this case, an area of southeast Texas known as the Bolivar Peninsula was just about destroyed. This was a thriving area with many full-time residents. It also had hundreds of beach homes, some very luxurious, that were used for vacationers. Restaurants also thrived here. I spent many vacations here when I lived in Texas forecasting weather. The storm surge from Ike put the entire peninsula underwater, and there wasn't much left after the storm. It was a sad sight to see when I visited the area last month. With the Galveston ferry closed and the only bridge onto the peninsula damaged, they were literally cut off from the mainland. The bridge has now been partially reopened.
Looking at this top picture before Hurricane Ike, look at this thriving beachfront neighborhood. But notice 2 days after the storm, by following the yellow arrow, only one home remains intact. Here we have about 10 beachfront homes. After the storm, not only are the beachfront homes gone, so is the entire beach. Let's take a look at another neighborhood. This was a thriving neighborhood, again, before Ike. Notice only 2 arrows in the picture taken after Ike, the only 2 homes that made it through the storm. And now we're going to look at yet another neighborhood, a thriving community, but you can see it was completely devastated after the storm surge. Now, there's another side of the story to this. We're going to take a look at a picture. This was shot closer to Galveston. Notice the 2 buildings remain intact, but before the storm, look at the sand, look at the grass protecting these buildings from the Gulf. This is something known as a barrier reef. After the storm, here are the buildings, the sand and the barrier reef, they are completely gone. So even a tropical storm this season would leave this area extremely vulnerable, as all the protection has been wiped away.
Many say that New Orleans will never be the same after Hurricane Katrina. I'm afraid the same can be said for the Bolivar Peninsula after Hurricane Ike.